Get ready to supercharge your wealth with AI. Welcome to AI Wealth Boost, where we bring you the latest and greatest in AI-powered wealth management. Subscribe now and take control of your financial future. Welcome, my friend. Have you heard about the latest technology that's about to change the world? Nobel Prize-winning economist Paul Krugman might not think so, but let me tell you, it's already here. I'm talking about the future of programming, AI. Now, you might be thinking, wait, AI is going to replace us? Well, not exactly. AI is going to make programming easier, more accessible, and more efficient. And the best part is that you don't need to know how to write code to use it. I know, it sounds too good to be true, but trust me, it's real. Let me introduce you to ChatGPT, the AI that's going to change the game. Paul Krugman might have underestimated the power of the internet, but he's not going to make that mistake again. ChatGPT is the future, and it's here to stay. Now, let me show you how it works. In today's video, we're going to take a React.js tutorial and add some AI magic to it. This is not your ordinary tutorial. We're going to leverage the full power of AI to write code like a 10x developer, even if you've never written a single line of code in your life. Yes, you heard that right. With ChatGPT, you can build almost anything in your imagination. But hold on, it's not as simple as just asking ChatGPT to build you a React app. You need some domain knowledge and understand how to execute and validate the code that the AI spits out. But don't worry, I've got you covered. First things first, let's get ChatGPT to explain React.js like we're 5. It's going to explain how React.js components are like Lego bricks but for building websites. I mean, isn't that the perfect metaphor? From there, we can ask ChatGPT for the most important concepts that we should know. It'll explain components, state and props, and hooks. And if there's anything you don't understand, you can prompt it to explain that one thing in more detail, or explain it to you like you're 5. But here's the thing, ChatGPT can sometimes hallucinate or make stuff up, so it's not really a replacement for the React.js documentation, which is excellent, by the way. However, ChatGPT has a browser plugin that's on a waitlist right now, which will eventually solve that hallucination problem. So, the React.js docs are like the Bible, and ChatGPT is like a priest who makes all the money but sometimes invents his own ideas. Now, once you have a general idea about the language or framework that you're trying to build with, the next step is to set up a project that allows you to inject AI code in a safe and effective way. There's an old programming proverb that says, if code is not tested, it doesn't work, and that's especially true when working with an AI that acts like it's tripping balls. But don't worry, we've got this. I'm going to set up the project the old-fashioned way, but there are people out there setting up and building projects entirely from voice commands and then deploying them to Vercel. I mean, talk about living in the future. And here's where it gets even better. We're going to use VS Code for Microsoft as our editor, and GitHub Copilot X is coming, a plugin for VS Code that brings ChatGPT directly into your editor. Can you imagine? The only other tool you'll need is ChatGPT, ideally with GPT-4, which is currently paid, but GPT 3.5 will work just as well. With Copilot X, you can write code faster and more efficiently than ever before. You can ask for suggestions on what code to write next, and it will generate multiple options for you to choose from. And the best part? The code it generates is often of high quality, meaning you can focus more on the problem you're trying to solve rather than the implementation details. But as with any new technology, it's important to exercise caution and not rely on it too heavily. While ChatGPT and Copilot X can certainly make programming more accessible, it's still important to have a solid understanding of the underlying concepts and to be able to validate and test your code. So, to sum it all up, AI is the future of programming, and ChatGPT and Copilot X are leading the way. They can make programming easier and more efficient, but it's still important to have a strong foundation in the underlying concepts. With the right balance of domain knowledge and AI tools, you can become a 10x developer in no time. Thanks for tuning in. Let's boost your wealth with AI. Subscribe now for the ultimate edge.